Life is what you do while you're waiting to die.
And I know that you're excited to be here because you heard that this is a show about life coaching. And life coaching is nothing if not inspiring and uplifting and cheery. But I knew myself. I was a freaking train wreck from way back. For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to be somebody else. I was supposed to have hundreds of lovers and be on the road all the time. I was supposed to be on Broadway. And come on, life coach? Really? I didn't fit in. They were all like Doris Day. I was more like Dorothy Parker. Except I'm not as smart as she was. I'm more like her slightly stupider cousin, Dorky Parker. One of my big stories is about why I'm so fat. And it has nothing to do with consuming more calories than I burn. Fuck you, that's not it. But in order to start dreaming, I had to let some of my past go. I mean, I had to stop telling all my stories. In other words, dream, scheme. If you can dream it, you can have it. Admitting out loud I was a life coach. Oh my God, how embarrassing. What a stupid job title. But finally uttered aloud, wherein one experiences success and actually enjoys and acknowledges that success. It's just, healing is possible. Transformation is possible. That's all. Right around that same time, I saw Breakfast at Tiffany's for the first time. It was on the midnight movie. I was babysitting. This is back in the 70s, you know, when they let 10-year-olds babysit infants till about 2 and 3 in the morning for about 50 cents an hour. Yeah, this is back before seatbelts or bike helmets, you know. Back when you'd say to your mom, I'm going out somewhere, and she'd say, okay, be back sometime. What were they thinking, the adults? They were so unconscious. Anyway, this particular night, I was babysitting for my regulars, Jackie and Roger Howard. I always liked Jackie because she had a big old beehive. And their kids were Corey and Kylie. And I was trying to stay awake because it was really late. And I was channel surfing, trying to stay awake. When on came Breakfast at Tiffany's. Oh, I was just immediately entranced with this movie. Oh, I was way too young to get the whole gigolo thing. I was even too young to be offended by the idea of Mickey Rooney playing a Chinese guy. But that central theme of escape, of remaking your life, that's what I wanted. Maybe if I could escape far enough, I could turn into somebody like Holly Golightly or Audrey Hepburn. Maybe my dad wouldn't be drunk all the time. And my mom wouldn't be so unhappy. And everyone would stop calling me by my older sister's names. Moon river, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. breasts have to do with acting? I never could figure it out. I still can't. Oh, this Hollywood obsession with looks, huh, and weight. Weight and body image, right? Now there is a subject for a whole nother cabaret. This is the last time. This time I will win. It took a long time to gain this weight. It will take a long time to lose it again. I will have only water for a week. Yeah, that's good. And then maybe carrots and celery. And if I lose, then someday I'll have brown rice. Because someone will adore me when my ribs show clearly, and I'm thin even when I sit down. Someone will admire my gorgeous arms and legs when I'm only 100 pounds. Yeah, right. I bought a doctor's scale on sale today. It takes up half the bathroom and it's really ugly, but I know it's going to help me reach my goal. Whoa, whoa, I get so dizzy when I stand up fast. Wow, and I don't feel like dancing, but I know I'm gonna do it this time for sure. Oh. Now I walk past those fatsos eating donuts. With cream filling, icing, jimmies, and I am so glad I am not like them. Because someone will admire me when my ribs show clearly, and I'm thin even when I sit down. Someone will admire my gorgeous arms and legs when I'm only 100 pounds. Last night I dreamed I ate a chocolate cake. Oh, and when I woke up, I was sure it was real, so I weighed myself just to make sure and drank a Diet Coke. I want to be skinny. Ciao, ciao, ciao. One day my daughter Zosha, who is the only person in my life who habitually greets me as though I'm a rock star, she's like, Mama! Mama! Oh my God. She'd click a lighter if I'd let her have one. She drew me this picture. She'd been hearing me talk about how sad I'd been as a kid, so she drew this for me. Here's me as a little girl. You can see me with the glasses. I'm crying. And then behind me is this little ghost-like girl. She said that that is my secret inner sister friend. I'm your friend. And that my little secret inner sister friend has always been with me, is always with me now, so I never have to feel lonely or afraid, and always has been with me, even when I was a little girl. Today, we took a walk up the street. We picked a flower, we climbed a hill above the lake, and secret thoughts were said out loud. We watched the faces in the clouds until the clouds had blown away. And were we ever somewhere else? You know, it's hard to say, but I never saw blue like that. before. Around the world, across the sky, you've given me all you have and more. And no one else has ever shown me how to see the world the way I see it now. I never saw blue like that before, and it feels like now, and it feels always, and it feels like coming home. I never saw blue like that before, no, I never saw blue like that.